Hello, everyone. Welcome back to The Little Game Helper, the show where we help you discover awesome tabletop games so you can convince your friends that buying just one more RPG is a perfectly reasonable financial decision. Today, we're talking about Bulldogs, the role playing game that answers the question, what if Amazon delivery drivers had lasers, aliens, and absolutely no adult supervision? If you've ever wanted to fly a spaceship held together with duct tape, unpaid invoices, and blind optimism, this game is for you. So fuel up the engines, ignore that blinking warning light. It's probably been doing that for years anyway. And let's get into it. What is Bulldogs? Bulldogs is a science fiction RPG. It has two rule sets, but today we're going to cover the Powered by Fate core system. So instead of spending 30 minutes looking up rules for falling damage and zero gravity, Fate encourages players to describe awesome moments and let the story take the center stage. You work for the Class D freight division of Trans Galaxy Corporation. Now, before you get excited, Class D isn't the best freight division. It's the one where management says, well, they haven't exploded yet. You're basically people every other shipping company looked at and said, yeah, we're going to pass. You're space truckers. Think about every truck stop you've ever seen. Now replace the truck with spaceships. Replace the coffee with glowing alien sludge. Replace raccoons with 6-foot carnivorous space livers. Congratulations, you've arrived. Your job sounds easy. Pick up cargo, deliver cargo, get paid. Unfortunately, nothing in Bulldogs has ever stayed that simple. What's in the box? Every adventure starts with a shipment. Sometimes it's medicine. Sometimes it's diplomatic documents. Sometimes it's 20 tons of mining equipment. And sometimes it's mysterious crate that occasionally glows. You ask the customer, should it be making that noise? They smile and say, probably. That's never reassuring. Meet your crew. Every Bulldog's crew is beautifully dysfunctional. There's the captain, who's making everything up as they go, the pilot, who believes every problem can be solved by going faster, the engineer, who has repaired the same engine so many times they're basically in a long term relationship, the medic, who keeps asking everyone to stop licking the alien artifacts, and that one crew member, you know the one who hears, don't press this button, and immediately asks, what does it do? Every table has one. And sometimes they're the game master. The galaxy is weird. Bulldogs is packed with colorful alien species. Some are brilliant, some are terrifying, some are both. Galaxy feels wonderfully strange without becoming impossible to understand. Half the fun is meeting someone who looks like a squid crossed with a bulldozer and discovering they're actually the nicest accountant you've ever met. Meanwhile, the adorable Fuzzy alien, wanted on 16 counts of piracy, never judge a life form by its tentacles. Oh, the adventures. One week, you're escorting diplomats. The next, you're smuggling rare cheese through pirate territory. Because apparently interstellar cheese tariffs are serious business. Then, somehow, you're racing giant alien insects through an asteroid field because the captain accepted a side bet. You don't ask how these things happen anymore. You just accept that Tuesday got weird again. The Fate system. Fate is one of those systems that rewards creativity. Instead of asking, can I do that? Players ask, how spectacular spectacularly can I do that? Characters have aspects, descriptions that define them. Things like fastest pilot alive, according to me. Wanted on 3 worlds. It's a misunderstanding. Professional problem solver. Professional problem creator. These aren't just personality traits, they're innovations for hilarious disaster. Running bulldogs. Game master, here's the secret. Every bulldog's adventure needs 4 things: a cargo, a destination, someone who wants the cargo, someone else who wants the cargo. Is just watching your players accidentally steal the moon. Remember, players don't break adventures, they improve them. Improve them in ways that therapy professionals will later describe as concerning. Why I love it? Bulldogs captures something a lot of science fiction games forget. Being a hero is expensive. Fuel isn't free. Repairs aren't free. Medical bills definitely aren't free. Sometimes saving the galaxy has to wait because the crew is arguing over who forgot to buy toilet paper at the last space station. These are moments everyone remembers. Not the giant laser battle, the argument over whether duct tape counts as a permanent repair. For the engineer, the answer is yes. Who should play Bulldogs? Well, if your group enjoys Guardians of the Galaxy, Firefly, Cowboy Bebop, Futurama, Space Truckers, Explosions, Terrible Plans that somehow succeed, then Bulldogs deserves a spot at your table. Especially if your players enjoy turning a simple delivery mission into a 6-hour comedy of increasingly bad decisions. So, final thoughts. Bulldog isn't about saving the universe. It's about surviving another workday. You're underpaid, overwork. Your ship smells funny. Something escaped from Cargo Bay 4. Again. And payroll says your overtime request was denied. It's basically your real job in space with more laser cannons, I hope. That's it for today's episode of The Little Game Helper. If you've played Bulldogs, let me know about the worst cargo your crew ever agreed to transport. I guarantee you someone out there has accepted a job that started with, "So we don't exactly know what's inside," and somehow thought, "What could possibly go wrong?" If you've enjoyed this episode, like, follow, share us wherever you love to share things. Find us on Instagram, Facebook, our website at The Little Game Helper. So until next time, keep your cargo secured, keep your engines running, and if the client says, "Don't worry, it's perfectly safe," charge double.